Church Guy Sports Show. Yo, welcome to the show where the faith meets the court. Church guys repping hard, yeah, we live for the sport. From the pulpit to the bleachers, the word we endorse. Dropping dimes, preaching truth, keeping God as the source. We breaking down the play, stats, facts, and the story. Sunday to game day, all for his glory. Talking hoops, talking fields, every touchdown and shot. But we never lose sight of the faith that we got is fellowship, fire. Passion in the zone, Church Guy Sports Show. Yeah, you know we at home. Turn the volume up loud, let the good vibes flow. This is more than just a game, it's the way that we grow. The Church Guys. We're live on the podcast. A Church Guy Sports Show. The Church Guys. We're live on the podcast. Church Guy Sports Show. From the locker room talk to the pews on a Sunday, we call the plays right, kingdom business on Monday. Faith on the field, spirit driving the grind. Every headline we drop got the word intertwined. We repping every team, but the banner is Christ. Breaking huddles with the gospel, yeah, we living it right. From the Knicks to the league, every stat, every score, we gon' praise, analyze, then we give God more. So tune in, locked in, let the truth be shown. Church Guy Sports Show, man, the vibe's full grown. It's the faith in the game and a powerful blend. From the tip off to the buzzer, we gon' ride to the end. Huh? The Church Guys. We're live on the podcast. A Church Guy Sports Show. The Church Guys.
What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a Church Guy Sports Show special edition. Game 7 in the Eastern Conference. First Game 7 of 3 that are happening this weekend. Tonight we saw the Philadelphia 76ers, who nobody expected, go into Beantown, into the TD Bank Garden Arena, and end the season of the Boston Celtics. We live tonight because we got a lot to talk about. Final tonight, 109-100. Bishop J. Mack joins us here on the podcast. 109-100, 76ers over the Celtics. Pierre, I was going there immediately. Don't check on him. Somebody tag him. Tell him we live. And I will send him the link. I want him on so we can pray for him. Y'all go find Overseer Jason Hendrickson. Somebody go find him. It's prayer time. It's time for a tarry service. But we'll get into that in a minute. Y'all know we got to be serious a little bit. So, J-Mac, tell us what you saw tonight. No, we lost J-Mac for a second. Gotta wait for him to come back in. Hopefully he comes back in shortly. But while we waiting for J-Mac to come in, y'all do me a favor. Y'all like, share, tag, comment. Welcome to a Church Guys post-game show for Game 7 of 76ers Celtics. Tomorrow there are 2 Game 7s. We will see Detroit and Orlando at 3:30. And then Cleveland and Toronto will finish it out at 7:42. Tip-off in that game tomorrow evening. So if you don't have an afternoon service tomorrow, settle in. It's two more great Game 7s coming up tomorrow. And if it was anything like today, you're gonna have a good one on your hands. Now, don't get me wrong. Tonight was a great basketball game. Kudos to the Philadelphia 76ers for going on the road and getting it done. Joe Mazzulla, arrogant as always, wants to win with fool's gold. And I've been saying it since last year The Celtic offense is 3-point or bust, and they got a few more three-point shooters this year, but they lost that veteran playoff presence. You can't replace the veteran leadership of a Drew Holiday. You can't replace the veteran leadership of an Al Horford. You can't replace the veteran leadership of a Kristaps Porzingis with a bunch of unproven guys. And then on top of that, you again, and this is for Brad Stevens, who is the GM of the Boston Celtics. Brad Stevens, why did you let Jason Tatum come back? Why did you let Jason Tatum come back? Yeah, Keisha, it's a special edition tonight. J-Mac wanted to come on. I'm waiting for him to come back in. He was in for a second. I'm waiting for him to come back in. But we're a special edition tonight for these Game 7s, as Tyrese Maxey is a killer. Sam, you're absolutely right. He is absolutely a killer. He stopped shooting threes, and that's what it took. And I'm yelling at my TV saying it like, Philly, why y'all settling for 3? They're content to let y'all shoot threes. Y'all are not a great three-point shooting team. Philly's as good as Tyrese Maxey is at shooting threes. Philly is at his best when he's diving to the cup. Philly is at their best when Embiid is in the mid-range. We're going to let VJ Edgecombe shoot, and that's because VJ he's up and he's down. He's a rookie. So if the rookie he's had flashes, but Tyrese Maxey decided we not going home yet. He put this team on his back. Yes, Pierre, shooting and relying on threes in the playoffs is not sound game planning. And that is Mazzulla thinks that his three-point shooting can overcome everything. And that's part of where the issue is. Mazzulla thinks that their three-point shooting can overcome. That's an arrogance. That is a true arrogance. And that arrogance cost them in a Game 7 tonight. Joel Embiid wins his first Game 7. He was 0 for Game 7s in his career. He finally conquers the beast that is Boston. He had never beaten Boston in a playoff series. He conquers the beast that is Boston. Again, kudos to Tyrese Maxey, who got it done tonight. 30 points for Maxey, 11 rebounds for Tyrese Maxey, and 7 assists. Yeah, Keisha, we know what it is. We're going to preview that matchup in just a moment. Before we get there, yeah, Pierre, Tatum coming back was a bad decision, like we spoke about several times. Well, I've been saying it since it was announced. Since they announced Tatum was returning, we all said, me, J-Mac, Keisha, L, Davey, Pierre, we all kept saying, there's no reason for Jason Tatum to come back this year. This Celtics team is not good enough. They're not good enough yet. But he came back and then could not go in the decisive Game 7. He did all of that, playing that hard to come back. You did all of that to come back and not be able to go in the most important game of the season. And again, I want him to make a full recovery. I want Jason Tatum to make a full recovery. I don't want to see any player go down. But you did all of that to come back, Jason Tatum. Brad Stevens, you let a player talk you out of what doctors, I'm sure, told you not to do. Joe Mazzulla, you played this man 40 minutes a night, only to not be able to have him go in the Game 7 that you needed to continue your season. Now you look stupid for having him come back. So now he's put extra wear and tear on his legs. He's injured again. And guess what? You have nothing to show for it because you didn't even get out of the first round being a 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. Hendrickson, ready to come live? I'm going to send you the link, my brother. Y'all give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves in the comments. Talk amongst yourselves in the comments. Overseer Hendrickson, check your text. Overseer, check your text. J-Mac can join us. Okay, there you are. We got him. You check your text. I want you on camera, Overseer. I don't want you in the comments. I want you on camera.
Yep.
So I
stand
sent you the link. I want you on
front and
camera,
center.
overseer.
And I'm so glad while he's making up his mind that he's gonna come on or not.
Go
Yes,
ahead, J
I
Mac.
agree. I agree with you. This was such a bad move to bring Jason Tatum back.
It was
This was
bad.
such it was a bad move because now look at what happened in the most important game that you needed him. You had to pull him after getting reacclimated to him. You don't think that's going to have an effect on your team? Of course it
Long
will.
term, yeah.
Of
Let
course
me
it will.
switch things around here. This is what I want. I want Hendrickson
You've
in the
been
middle.
you've been on
There
the
we go.
milk box missing since the Knicks blew out the. You've been on the milk box,
Hey,
brother.
hey, McCants, I was gonna do a flyer with me on a milk carton and send it to you.
Yeah, because you've been on the milk box missing, brother, and
Nah,
you've
but
been on the milk box not only since Atlanta lost, but since they came back to tie this series in that Boston.
let me
We
tell
ain't
y'all
seen you.
why. Let me tell you why. I said it from the beginning. We did not need Tatum to come back.
Keisha, cut it
He,
out.
he interrupted our flow, and tell that girl don't play with me because I'm not playing with her. All right, she'll see a whole nother side of me tonight.
Oh my God, y'all still. It's been 2 years, y'all.
It's
Come
2 years. Y'all
on.
still got
I,
It's been
beef.
I, I don't
two
bother that
years.
young lady. And she just don't know how to have fun. She goes too far, and I
God.
don't argue with women. So, like I was saying, um, yeah, she just goes too far, bro. It's disrespectful. At this point, we had no answer for Maxi, no answer for Embiid. We desperately need a center,
Yeah,
desperately. And
yo,
Joe
they
Mazzulla,
exploited y'all tonight.
yeah, all of our weaknesses was exposed, and he has to learn how to switch up the game. They're shooting too many threes. It's ridiculous.
Well, I'm
It's
glad to hear you
ridiculous.
say that.
I'm
I'm
glad
glad
to
to hear
hear
you
you
say
say
Yeah,
that.
it because
yeah,
I've always said it's the Celtics get beat two ways. Either they shoot themselves out of it or you got to beat them. That's the only way because
yeah,
they don't have another game plan. Their game
yeah,
plan is shoot and make them or miss them, and they have
yeah. It's
nothing else.
crazy. It's crazy. And I'm gonna tell you, we got to take our hats off to that kid Maxi. He is
Tyrese
whoa.
Maxey
He's a
is
problem, man. He's a
Keisha and I
problem.
When
were on the
Boston
other
had
night.
nobody quick enough to stay with him. I mean,
Nobody.
he exploited
Nope.
Derek White the whole series.
Yeah.
Yeah, Butler is on.
And
Uh-oh.
at the point when
It's a
Jalen
party
Brown
now.
is guarding Embiid, you
Right.
know we
Exactly. You know you're in trouble at that point.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know you're in
yeah.
trouble at that point.
It
Yeah,
was
so
like it was
there's
like
no
Embiid was
excuses.
playing against kids at one point because they
Is
were so
this
small out there.
is
Yeah.
this
He put his glasses on.
is this overseer?
Wait.
Yeah, he been on the
Is,
milk box, Butler. We've been
Now
looking for him.
I ain't been on the
wait,
milk
we
box. I
came
just
on.
been waiting.
Wait, we came on to have prayer.
I've been waiting my time.
We came on tonight to have prayer service.
Yeah. Well, no, we came on to do a eulogy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna preach it gladly.
Wow.
I
Wow.
preach it
You
gladly.
he's
Wow.
upset. Wait a minute. Overseer Hendrickson, you sound like a Knick fan.
You ain't
Yeah,
never been this mad.
You
I'm
sound
pissed.
like us.
I'm pissed because Tatum should have never came back. That threw the whole chemistry
Ego,
off, bro. He,
ego,
he, he should have never came. He should have waited. Even if they wanted him to come back, he should have said, nah, because look at what the team is doing without me. I'll come back next year. And nobody heals from that injury that fast, bro.
This is what we tried to say.
Nobody.
And I don't know, you may not have heard before you came on. I was waiting for J Mac to get in. I said, you did all of that to get back to not be available in the most important game of the year. Make it make sense.
It
You
doesn't.
did all of that trying to rush back, and then in the game 7, you couldn't even go.
Couldn't even go. It's horrible, man. Horrible. But
It's
no
coaching
excuses.
too. It ain't just Tatum.
Oh
It's
yeah,
your
it's
Yeah.
coach.
Missoula too.
Yeah,
Because
it's Joe all the way.
when
It,
Missoula when Tatum came back, for him to be playing Tatum 40 minutes a night, I'm like, what are you
40
that was
minutes.
doing?
insane. That was insane. That was
It's your
he looked
coach.
like he
He's
looked like
coming off an
Tibbs.
Achilles injury. He's a
He he,
millennial Tibbs.
he looked like Tibbs, Doc.
Right?
that
He's a
man got.
millennial Tibbs.
Let me tell y'all something. That man got $300 million. Was that a $300 million contract?
For
Yes.
who? Tatum?
Yeah,
Brown.
No,
the
Brown.
Tatum.
Both
Jalen
of them
Brown got
got
that.
both of them
Oh,
got
they
it.
both got 300
They both
million.
got
They both got
300?
He
300.
got a
Yeah, they
three
both
They
got 300.
hundred
both.
million dollar
Yeah.
guarantee contract.
Right.
Me,
Which is why I would have took the year off.
I would take
That's
the year
right.
off. My money
Well, if I was the
guaranteed. I'm
owner,
not
I
coming
wouldn't have
no.
let them come back. But
I'm
the
not
owner
coming
got to
nowhere near that
override their
court
GM.
because there's no way you can. First of all, you need that Achilles to work properly in order to play basketball.
Yeah.
In order to take off, you need it. And I don't care
Lateral movement on
lateral movement,
defense.
all of that. It's a tendon. It's not like it's a healed bone. It's a tendon.
Yeah.
It's a tendon. That is the yo. They tell you all the time the tendon is the hardest thing to heal, and it's the longest recovery ever.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
We know, L. We
We
know.
know. We know,
We
Bishop.
know. We know.
We know.
Like I don't want to see a basketball court.
Right.
Yo,
And that's just off the PTSD.
now
Right.
But
wait. Now let me say this. I have to go back to the doctor now, not for the knee that they fixed,
For the other one.
for the other one.
because you
Yeah.
overcompensated.
Because I overcompensated, and now they gotta look at that knee and see if I'm gonna need rehab on that knee.
And
It's
now,
not
and
working.
now, what you've done now, we're not only questioning your left leg. Now we got to question the rehab on the tendon, and now we got to see if you're
Right,
gonna be
Pierre.
able to come back in time for next year. Now,
Yeah. Which
Because
he should have just waited. He
listen
should
to
have
me,
just waited, man.
the first thing that gives you a problem when that Achilles tendon is getting ready to pop is the calf.
well, we
Wow.
saw it last year when Halliburton popped his in the finals. You
No, no,
saw
no,
it
Yeah.
on camera.
no, no, no,
His calf. You saw the calf
no.
His
shake.
calf buckle. No,
Wait,
yeah.
but what
I'm gonna
Al is
give you
saying
one
is
better. I'm gonna give you one better.
a calf strain usually will precede
Yeah,
a Achilles. So
So
him getting
his
that
left
calf
one getting
strain,
ready to come.
yeah.
I'm gonna give you one better.
So now you jeopardizing next year.
I'm gonna give you one better. They knew that Tatum's calf
Victor
was
George
messed
Smith.
up last
They
year.
still played him. Yeah.
Tatum's
40
calf was
minutes a night.
Tatum's calf was messed up last year.
That's the part I can't get past. This
Yeah.
dude was playing 40 minutes a night coming
Yeah.
off of that injury. Are you
That
crazy?
that was
That's the
Tibbs all
coach,
day,
man.
bro. But you know who better be careful? Embiid.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm going to talk about him in a second. But Overseer Hendrickson, Victor George Smith said, take them shades off, Hendrickson. We bind that BK musical spirit.
What up, George? That's my guy.
Shout out to George and his Lakers last night getting it done,
Hey,
beating the Houston
can
Rockets
we
and
talk
moving
about
on to
that
the
for a
second
second?
round. Yeah, we can definitely talk
LeBron.
about that.
Whoa.
Listen, Braun was great in this series.
Listen, we got to take
He
our
turned
hats
back
off
the
to him,
clock.
bro.
Listen,
Wow.
He
gotta
turned back
give
the
the
clock
man
in
his
this
due.
series. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's an alien. He's from another planet. He's an
Pierre
alien.
said, Bishop, my right knee has not been the same since I tore my Achilles because of overcompensating. So you talking right. There you go. Another person who had an Achilles injury.
But how long we were saying this? We said, listen, he
Pierre's not
doesn't
even
look
a
good on
professional.
defense. He wasn't moving good on defense. Yeah,
Right,
he
we
could
saw
shoot.
that.
He
Yeah.
could shoot the ball and dribble, but when it come to playing defense, he
So-
was getting exploited on defense every play.
So we was family dinnering at an Italian restaurant.
Okay.
Am I to believe that Boston got bumped tonight?
Oh, yeah, you are to believe it. It happened.
Yeah, they got
That's
bumped.
that's the only reason why I'm on here. They wouldn't invite me on here for no other
Artel!
reason.
Where he
Artel!
got to get his wife. She a Boston Celtic fan. He got to get her. He got to get her.
Boston's
Yeah.
going home.
Again.
Goodbye.
They go home again.
Bye bye. You know what that
Going all the way to
means,
Disney
right?
World.
Happy trails.
Happy trails. You know what that means?
Yeah,
We got-
Boston
Yes,
lost
sis.
tonight,
Boston
sis.
lost.
You know what that means?
Like this.
Wait. That means Tuesday game is at the Garden.
At
It's a
Madison
home.
Square
We got
Garden.
home court. Thank you,
the home
Boston.
court.
Thank you, Jalen Brown. Thank you. You got home court.
I just need Orlando to come out tomorrow and complete the job at 3:30.
If Orlando beats them, we're the top seed in the East.
for the remainder
Yeah.
of the playoffs.
For the remainder
Yeah.
of the playoffs, brother. It's
Yeah.
a paved road to the finals right now, brother.
And to Overseer Hendrickson went where I was getting ready to go. And watching Embiid tonight, as good as he was not Joel Embiid. And you can
No.
see that. He is nowhere near in shape.
Yeah.
But he was able to exploit the Celtics.
Oh, yeah, because the Celtics are
their
just
lack
small.
of size.
But,
tell you
yeah.
something.
but I'm thinking about Monday when he's looking at Mitchell Robinson.
When
Yeah.
he's looking at Mitch and Cat,
And Cat.
because
And
they gonna play
And-
them two big men in that.
Oh, that's
series.
gonna be.
wear him
Oh, they're
out,
gonna get
Doc.
destroyed. Embiid's
gonna
gonna
wear
get
him out.
destroyed.
You might even see a little bit of Huck Porty in there too.
Just
Don't
throw
be
body.
surprised.
Listen, activate Jemison. Throw all 4 bodies at him at different points in that game.
Listen
Yeah.
to me. I don't know if anybody notices.
Throw a little Jeremy Sohan at him.
I don't know if anybody notices, but New York is becoming a little bit of a lob city as well.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Gotham Lob is working overtime lately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bridges caught a couple the other night. Mitch caught that one hander that he caught on the reverse was sick.
Oh, John David Wright is in the party. Here
Oh,
it goes.
what?
Jason Hendrickson,
Davey.
don't come here.
Everybody
Don't you
came
hide.
for Overseer tonight.
Let me
Come
tell
on.
you something.
I paint
You
my
better watch
hair
your
black
mouth,
just
Davey
for
Wright,
this.
for your internet go down.
I paint my hair black just to come get you.
Oh.
Yo, y'all do me a favor. Y'all on there, like, share, tag, comment.
What
Y'all,
happened?
y'all may never get this again.
You was
Y'all
having, no,
got,
you was
not-
having
y'all
prayer. I
gotta,
couldn't
y'all
wait.
gotta share this.
I went and got a black spray paint bottle, and I said,
I gotta go, y'all. I'm watching Demolition Man. I gotta go. Good season, Jay. Y'all held second place the whole
First
season.
round exit.
Relax.
It was a
relax,
game 7.
Relax, Davey Wright.
It
Relax.
was a game.
It
Right.
was
It was
a
a game
game
7.
seven.
It's not.
It was
It's not like they got swept. It was a
Speak, you
7-game
want to
series.
fire Mike Brown and get rid of Jalen
I'll tell her
Brunson.
here talking about
So
we
can't
didn't
even
get
take you
swept.
serious.
She say one more thing about Boston. I ain't paying her rent.
First of all, it's already
Uh-oh.
paid, so I ain't
Uh-oh.
ever worried about that.
Oh, ooh, ooh,
Oh.
oh, wow. Okay.
It's a spirit.
Well,
it's a
enough of that.
spiritual land.
So, well, your Celtics lost, First Lady.
Well,
All
let me
right,
say-
all right, Bishop McCann, slow your roll, okay?
That wasn't
Relax.
me.
That
It
wasn't McCann.
serious.
That was right.
That
That was
wasn't
right.
me.
No, that was Dick. Oh,
I
That was right.
That wasn't me.
I got
Sorry.
you, Lady
Oh,
Butler.
who said that?
I
Right.
got you, Lady
Right said
Butler.
that.
Don't even worry about it. I got you, Lady Butler. Watch
All
that.
right, thank you,
What?
Overseer. I appreciate you because they
Because
trying to
last
act
It
brand new.
wasn't me.
Because last
That was
week,
that was
David Wright-
Superintendent Wright.
Last week, Superintendent Wright wanted to fire Mike Brown and
Right,
Jalen
right.
Brunson.
Right,
So we can't
Having
even
a
take
whole
him
fit
serious. No
going
real
off.
Knicks fan.
right.
I had
Going
to
off.
talk him off the. I talked him off the ledge, Overseer. Though I talked him off the ledge.
Superintendent, be careful. Don't act like that.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
have still got ways to go. Be careful.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. All
Yes,
right,
ma'am.
Get him, sis.
Oh,
They
my God.
lost.
I love this show.
They
Oh,
lost.
so I know who to call for back.
You
No matter
know-
what you did, right?
Boston,
Oh man,
Boston
Samuel
fans.
Jennings said, "Davey, you got a Jalen Brown special."
Right, the spray paint.
I did this
Hey.
just for tonight.
Hey,
They just
and you know
finished.
tomorrow
They just
is
finished.
first Sunday. You gotta wear white and black. Don't wear nothing white tomorrow, right? They gonna be on back.
I'm going back to watching Demolition Man, y'all.
Have fun.
Enjoy.
Now. We'll see you Monday.
Enjoy.
I love you, bro.
Love
Monday
you, bro.
preview
Love
show.
y'all.
I'm
no,
going to the game.
Series start on Monday.
Yeah.
Series
Right,
starts
the
on
series
Monday.
starts Monday.
Series starts on Monday. I might be back tomorrow, depending upon what happens in these 2 game 7s tomorrow.
I'm getting tickets for game 3 and 4. My people already working on it.
Oh,
For Philly?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you know you can get tickets down there cheap too.
All right,
Yeah.
so let me know because I will drive down to Philly for that.
All right.
I would
might
too.
even
if you
drive
get me
down
one,
for
bro.
that.
Y'all know Melvin Walker's sons, right? John Walker and they down here. So
Okay.
they got the link.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
So
right.
now,
We'll make that
Listen,
happen.
Let's go.
listen. You
Game
know the
3 and
Knicks
4.
own the 95 corridor. We own the 95 corridor.
Yep, straight down. Straight
We
We
down.
need to
own it.
be up in there.
Yo, we own the 95 corridor.
I'm trying to
From
think, should we go to Jack Doyle's on Monday?
let's do it. And
you
I'm
gotta
coming
let
in
me
on
know,
my.
Butler, because I gotta get on that
Wait,
train. I'll be up
Hendrickson said,
there.
"Let's do it." Wait,
Let's,
why
Why
would
you
you be
going?
coming?
Where you
Why you
going?
going to
coming-
Nick country?
For?
I'm coming in my Sixers regalia.
Oh, you see
Oh,
this?
Don't
come on,
do
see?
it. Don't do
The
it.
hell with
Don't
the
do
You
it.
don't
the
want to be in
hell
Jack
with the
Doyle's.
Don't do it.
You don't.
Not in Jack
Doyle's
Doyle's.
ain't the.
Don't do it. Don't do
Listen,
it.
Don't
Jack
you go to
Doyle's
Jack
ain't the
Doyle's
place
like
to do
Jack
that.
that
Doyle's.
in.
Don't do that.
You don't want to
Sixers
do that
up on
at
the
Jack
street,
Doyle's.
you hear me? Sixers
You
and 4.
you don't want to
You
do
don't want
that
to
at
do
Jack
that.
Doyle's.
Not there. Not there. You don't want
Let
to
me
do
tell you
that.
something. Jack Boyle, blah, blah, blah. I'm coming in there with my Sixers regalia on. Sixers and 4. Let's go.
They ain't gonna let you in there.
They sure
Sure
won't.
won't.
Right. You're not getting in the. You're not getting in
They're
the
not
building.
gonna let you in. I'm just telling you.
If I got to predict between Philly and the Knicks, Philly and 4 here.
In 4, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me
Whatever
say
you say,
this.
Hendrickson.
If the Knicks win one game, then we know he's a lying prophet.
Well,
Oh, so after they win Monday, we could just call him a liar.
Yeah,
after
we
that?
call him a liar after
they win
Monday.
Straight
now
up.
what happens if y'all lose?
We're
Oh,
not
we ain't losing Monday. I
We're
can
not
tell
We're
you
not
that.
losing Monday. Forget it.
Philly is gassed and they have no time off. I looked at the minutes. Embiid played 39 minutes today and had to get stretches, and then had
Did you see them
Maxey
stretching him
fall
on
on
the
his
floor,
knee
Bishop?
at the end of that game.
Did you see them stretching him on the floor, Doc, by the court side?
Yep, sure did. Paul George played 42 minutes. Embiid played 39.
Paul
Maxey
George.
played 45.
Now we
Edgecombe
gotta-
played 44.
Paul
And
George
they-
looked good
Give Paul
tonight, though. I
George
gotta
his
give
credit,
it to him.
guys. He was quite impressive.
Paul George looked good tonight. He
We
did.
might sweep them
No.
Listen.
No.
Knicks
That's
in
because
not
Mitch
6.
Robinson, he's the Joel Embiid whisperer.
Yeah.
Embiid can't do
That's
nothing
true.
on Mitch.
That is true.
Y'all just need Bridges to show up. If he shows up,
He
y'all
will.
Oh yeah.
Now-
he been in and out.
I think Bridges is the one that shows up in this series.
Yep.
If he shows up, it could be a problem. Does that
if
flip
you've
flop he's been
noticed,
doing lately?
any game where Bridges and OG show up, the Knicks win by 20 plus. You notice that? Any game where they both show up, the Knicks win by 20 plus.
Yeah.
So they show up in this series, it's over.
And if Orlando beat Detroit,
Well, that's
They
what we
should have
hoping
done
for.
last night.
They should have done it last night.
I don't
That's
know
gonna
about
be-
tomorrow. I
we
don't know
got
about
an
tomorrow
easy
because
road to the finals. I hope I ain't jumping the gun.
Don't jump the gun. Let's wait till after tomorrow. But come on,
Because
Superintendent. We gotta wait till after tomorrow's game.
you've been talking crazy since the start of the season, Davey, right?
I be trying to keep him corralled, overseer. I do. I try to corral him and talk some sense into him.
right, Sam going into Jack Doyle's, he tried to get into a fight. Absolutely.
He said what Davey said at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of the season, that y'all was gonna win 80-something games this year.
It's only 82 games in the season.
He said y'all was gonna win all 82. I said this guy is insane, man.
Listen, I predicted a 60-win season this year, and they fell 7 short of my 60, but they got 53. So, 53 is not bad.
Yeah, I predicted 50 for them.
I don't care how many wins we get, long as we get the championship.
I just need 4 more wins to get out of this round. That's all I'm worried about right now.
But I'm gonna say this.
I need 4 more.
I'm gonna get off here because I got to get ready. The only 2 that have been consistent, and I gotta publicly give them their props in our warfare this season, was Bishop Jason McCants and Bishop Dwayne Loho. Davey Wright, you wanted to fire your coach. Butler wanted to get rid of him. Y'all had the spirit of Reuben on you. Unstable water.
Because we passionate about our team, we passionate.
No.
Not the
You
spirit
gotta
of
be
Reuben.
die hard all the way through the season, ups, downs, hills, and valleys. You were so mad at Mike Brown last week, Davey, right? I thought you were gonna put a hit out on him. I said, somebody go get get Davey right. We need him to make another 12 albums. He can't go to jail. We need him to make some more
Oh
records.
my God.
So I want to say thank you to Bishop McCants because you have been, I think in my opinion, Bishop McCants have been the most balanced in his approach. Bishop Loho got pulled into some back and forth. He backslid for about 2 weeks this season. So,
Wait,
but
when did I get pulled into some back and forth? I'm never in no back and
McCants,
forth.
McCants has
Woo!
been, he's been pretty consistent across the board.
I'm
And
gonna tell you why. And this is what I told.
yes,
This is what
sir.
I told Superintendent. Because when you're a Knicks fan, you should be used to this already. You should be
Absolutely.
used to going down 2-1 and being ahead of a team that you should beat and you not. You should
It's
be
supposed to be
used to that.
different this year.
It's not. It's never been
It's
different.
never different if you say that every year, Davey.
We Knicks fans. We should know this. And look at what happened. We steadied the ship and killed Atlanta and set a playoff record. Come on.
Y'all gotta see the text messages that are coming to my phone. These
Oh,
people
you
I'm
know
sure.
ruthless.
I'm sure right now.
Oh,
I'm sure your phone
I
is blowing
told
up
you,
right now.
We put out an
I'm,
APB for you.
I'm sure.
These people are ruthless. Let me tell you something. And all
We ain't
y'all
heard
that's
from you in a
texting
few
me,
days, Jason.
That's what I told them.
because I've been busy. I'm mixing my new record. So I've been busy, Doc.
He said he's
Don't do
been
that, right?
busy.
Don't
He
do that,
mixing
right?
his new record. So because he mixing his new record, we just gotta be cool. He mixing his record.
I'm mixing my new instrumental record that's coming out in September. Smooth jazz from
Is,
Jay-Z.
is Martin Christie involved in
Hell
that?
no.
I gotta.
All right. Well,
Oh.
it's time. Yeah. Where we at?
Pierre, yes, and Pierre has been a solid Jalen Brunson supporter the whole season.
That
You
is
can
He
get
true.
has
over here
not
before
Yeah, you
I get.
wavered from
absolutely
Jalen
have.
Yo,
Brunson.
I
Gotta
love
give
y'all.
him
I'm
that.
getting over here before I get silenced.
Don't get
Yeah,
in
you
trouble,
gonna get in trouble,
Hendrickson.
brother.
Love you, man.
I love y'all guys. Peace.
Love you too, bro. Why you set him up, Davey? You see, you ain't right. You knew he was gonna bite on that too. You knew it. Look,
He
you knew
really
he was gonna
did.
bite on that. You knew
Oh,
it.
He really did. He really did.
You knew he was gonna bite on that.
Cause you know
I didn't know you were going to say that.
you can't get the two of them together. You can't get the two of them together because it just goes left. It just goes absolutely left.
It
Tef
was an
said you're
honest
right.
question.
He gonna go is Martin. Man, I'm not even gonna do it. Never mind.
Dropping names, man. You knew he was gonna bite on that.
You knew it. Tesfa said those two losses in Atlanta is what was needed
I
because
believe it was
anything
a wake-up
less
call.
than the whooping we gave them in Game 6 going forward would be an indictment on the Knicks. I agree. I agree with that, Tesfa. That is a very salient assessment of what happened, and it woke that team up. What I've liked the last 3 games, especially even at the end of that Game 6, up 50. There were no smiles on that team.
No.
It was all business.
It was all gas, no brakes.
You know why we
It
had
was
to do
Jacob
that?
Fatu.
Look what happened to Orlando. They was up 24, and they took their feet off the gas.
Yeah, and I was watching that game last night. I put it in the chat. I'm like, yo, Orlando up 24 at the half. I'm like, yo, I was shocked. I'm like, oh wow, Detroit's really going out like this. And the crazy thing is I didn't watch most of the first half. I turned it on at the end of the second quarter, but I watched the entire second half. Detroit didn't do anything differently. Orlando just stopped making shots.
Orlando is a rhythm team, and once they got out of rhythm,
It was
they
over.
couldn't get back. Yeah, they couldn't get back in rhythm. They tried and they tried and they tried.
1 for 20 in the fourth quarter.
They could not find the rhythm.
19 points in the second half.
And
In
look
the
at
entire second half.
Look at this, superintendent. Watch this. They couldn't find the bottom of the net, and the fact is that Detroit still couldn't score 100 points. Detroit still struggled to score, even with
Detroit
them
has
missing
no
all those
shooting.
shots.
Wow.
They can't score.
Detroit has no shooting other than Cade Cunningham.
They can't score. That's the thing. Even in spite of, I'm like,
Cade had to put up 45 in game 5 for them to win.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not really scared of Detroit no
I'm
more.
not either.
There's nothing to be scared of because
No.
the playoff Knicks are very different than the regular season Knicks.
And I'm gonna tell you, Mike Brown is not afraid to throw a double team at Cade and
Right.
say, okay. Whereas your boy Tibbs will be like, you go stop him one on one.
You gonna go one on,
We're
and
not
and
doubling.
we switching everything. No, we're not switching everything.
Nope.
We're gonna trap
Do
him.
you think Mike?
Asar Thompson, you beat us.
Yup.
Do you think Mike Brown held some stuff in the tank and didn't let
Yes.
everybody?
Oh, it's obvious.
It's obvious.
It's
yes, he
obvious.
did.
He said it in his post game interview the other night.
Yeah.
My man said we've changed our offense twice
In the playoffs.
in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, they changed the offense.
When he said it, I'm sitting to look at my TV like, well, how many sets does this dude have?
Yo, but listen, that dude.
The Knicks have 4 different offenses that they can run right now. That you can't game plan for them. You can't. There's no way.
It scared me, y'all, because he played a lineup in the playoff. He didn't play all season long.
I mean, but that's the gift and the curse, though. You know,
Right.
I love the cojones to do something like that. I love the cojones to do something like that. But you got to figure out when the best time to do that is. And again, that's going to come because, again, he's still learning his team as well. It's year 1, like J-Mac has been saying all year long. It's year 1. He's still learning this team. But again, it's something that as it didn't work. No, it didn't. But notice he didn't go back to that lineup ever again.
No.
But he trusts his team enough to say, listen, I know I got to put guys out here and y'all going to have to find a way to score because what happens if Cat goes down? What happens if JB goes down for more than a quarter? And what happens if Mitch gets thrown out of a game? Huck Porty came in, and we didn't miss nothing when he came in. He helped push the lead to 60. That's what you want.
Did.
You want guys that you can trust to go out there, and that came from him playing them all year long. So it's like they ready.
But Dave, to answer your question again, yes. That's why you saw in the season we had a couple of
Jesse!
losing streaks.
Monday night, baby, let's go.
We were because he was holding
renewing this
lineups
rivalry
back.
with Philly.
But I told Jess, I said Philly winning on Saturday. I said it. I picked them to win. I said they're gonna beat Boston.
Now Jesse's a Philly fan, ain't he?
That was before Tatum got
Right
hurt.
here.
I said it.
You were absolutely right. You did say that, J-Mac. Yep.
Yeah, I said they're gonna beat them Saturday in Boston because I just saw the momentum swing.
It swung. Yep.
And when you see a jump shooting team, again, Orlando's a jump shooting team because they don't have Wagner no more.
And
so they're
a young jump shooting team at that
Yeah.
in Boston. You can't replace Al Horford. You can't replace Drew Holiday. You can't replace Kristaps Porzingis. Those are 3 guys who are playoff tested
What was the white
veterans.
center they had that they let go to San Antonio? He's playing out here in San Antonio.
Luke Cornett, former
Luke
Nick.
Cornett.
Luke
You had-
Cornett, former Nick.
You had 3 quality centers you just let go. You ain't going no. You gotta have a stretch
And Joel
4 and 5
Embiid
now.
completely exploited that tonight.
Because they don't have a stretch 4 and 5. And while Cater was playing well, he's not a stretch. Everything was in the paint with Cater. He
Absolutely.
couldn't.
And what said, I think Mike Brown just made the adjustments necessary to win. He saw and that's what a coach is supposed to do. You can't be afraid to make the adjustments. And that's one of the reasons why I couldn't. If you notice, I didn't kill Brown this whole time, except for maybe a couple of things that he did. But I didn't want him gone because I'm like, hey, I got a coach that's finally taking chances. That's what I want. That's what we wanted.
Listen, I'm confident.
Davey, like, I don't know. Listen, it's working. The team has so much offense now. But remember, last year, teams loaded up against Jalen Brunson in the playoffs. Made
They
his life
created a
difficult.
wall.
Now, don't get me wrong. JB is JB. He found a way. But it didn't do anything for everybody else. This man has unlocked the entire team.
And the entire team is confident now.
JB
That's the
has
thing.
17 points in a 51-point blowout. Karl Anthony
Right.
Towns took 4 shots in a 51-point blowout.
Had a triple double.
Bridges had more points than Jalen Brunson in that game.
Bridges and Anunoby had more shots than Brunson in that game. Like
I'm
you,
Listen, you got to
Deuce
give the man
McBride
credit,
took more
Dave.
shots
I know
than
you. I know
Cat.
you. I know you're a Tibbs loyalist, but we've seen some things in this playoff first round we've never seen under Tibbs. We've seen 2 triple doubles from Cat. Never seen it. He has had one since he's been here under Tibbs. Not one.
And Jalen Brunson is averaging 8 assists in the playoffs so far.
Jalen Brunson is averaging 8 assists, his highest
But
assist total.
y'all cannot hate. I believe if the Knicks win the
Oh,
chip
Duracell,
this
you
year,
just missed him. He just left. Well, you should have came early.
He was
You
on.
just
He
missed
was
him,
on.
Duracell.
He came
If
in
the
face to
Knicks
He
five.
win
came
the
on.
chip,
Kudos to him. Respect to him. He came on and took his little medicine. He took his medicine.
if the Knicks win the chip this year, I guarantee you they invite Tibbs to the parade.
Oh, I mean, of course, everybody's coming to the parade.
Yeah,
Charles
they
Oakley
gonna
coming to the
Tibbs will
parade.
He got us over that hump. Y'all wanna cast him away and throw him in the garbage.
No, you
Dave,
got it
you
wrong.
missing it. You
It's
got
not
it
about
wrong.
casting him away. We respect and appreciate everything he did for this franchise.
Y'all ain't said thank you yet.
I've
Yes,
been
we
said thank
did.
you. I've been said thank you.
We
McCants
just
wanted
said he
him
took us
fired
as
3
far-
years ago. You wanted him going.
Oh, I
McCants.
did. I did. It's no question I wanted him gone. I did.
Hey, I didn't. It wasn't 3 years ago, but I wanted him going last year. I did.
He took us as far as he could take us. He hit a ceiling.
And Tesfa, it really does seem that way. The Knicks were cruising during the regular season, playing off 2-3 play. No, they stuck with one offense through the entire first half. Second half, they flipped to a second offense. Started the series, they flipped to a third, and then after game 3, they flipped to a fourth. I'm like, what is happening here?
And
They
it's
have-
even
It's a
more
bad
high
loss
octane.
for Mike Brown because when I remember when we lost to Dallas, I think it was Dallas at home,
yeah, that was Martin Luther King Day.
That was a bad one.
and
Yeah.
they beat us bad.
Right, that was right after the All-Star break, and
We
that's when he
came
changed.
out
That's when
after
he did the
that.
first change of the offense.
Yes, came out after that, run on about 5, 6, 7 straight wins,
They won 8 in a row after that. They won
Yeah.
8 in a row.
and them 1-point losses to Atlanta, back to back. We came out and with 2 blowouts. So
Listen,
we should. We don't need no other loss. Let's stay this pace.
we're gonna lose to Philly. We're gonna lose at least 2 games in this series, Davey. So prepare yourself. We're gonna lose at
Oh
least
no,
2.
I don't. I'm gonna give Philly 1, J Mac, only because I can't give them 2, only because of what I saw tonight. Philly is a tired team right now, and
Yeah.
and you saw the schedule. I put the schedule in our group the other day. It's every other day until a game 7. The only game with 2 days off in between it is a game 7, is a potential game 7. It's every other day. So even the travel day. So you got New York, Philly Monday, New York, Philly Wednesday. Then you would think go to Philly is 2 days off. No, New York, Philly on
Because
Friday.
we're in that corridor.
And then
That's why they planned it that
Then New York, Philly Sunday. Like it's every other day until a game 7. Every
and
other
Joel
day.
Embiid can't play them. He can't back to back it like that.
He's not in shape. You saw that tonight.
Nah,
My
that-
man was holding his
that
shit. He was
appendix was
dead.
bothering him
And
tonight.
and his right. So there's literally no recovery time because they finished tonight. He's gonna go get treatment tomorrow, but he's got to be in New York on Monday.
They gotta
Yes.
they gotta go to New York and they gotta get ready.
I don't think they're traveling tonight. I think they're traveling tomorrow.
Nah, they traveling tonight because they got to go home first. Because he's gonna have to get treatment at home first. So they're gonna go home, but they're gonna go home tonight so he can have all day to get treated because they're gonna travel after his treatment tomorrow. They'll travel tomorrow and be in New York late Sunday night and for Monday because they'll have their shoot around.
They're not
early
flying to New York. It's gonna be
Right.
a bus ride or
It's going a train ride. So this series doesn't, and the Knicks have been sitting at home since Thursday.
So they got to go from Boston.
They got to go Boston to Philly to
Philly
New York in a day and
New
a
York.
half, essentially. In a day and a half.
And the Knicks got home court advantage this
and
round
we sitting here waiting on them, sitting on a 50-point win.
now. Playing in the Garden.
The Garden is going to be rocking on Monday.
If we would have played Boston, we would have been going to Boston for game 1. But since they lost, we're now the number 2 seed.
Yes.
So this is and Orlando, get it done.
Get it done, Orlando.
Paulo, get it done tomorrow. You're better than them. And I don't say that lightly. You saw it. Orlando is better than Detroit.
Even without Wagner, they can do it.
Yeah.
Even without Franz Wagner, they're better.
Yo, I heard Paul George almost didn't play tonight.
I didn't hear about that.
I heard that too.
Oh, really? So listen again. But somebody said, I forgot who it was. They were asking one of the pundits. They were talking about New York, Philly. They were like, "Yo, if it's New York, Philly, the Knicks are going to win that series because you can't trust Embiid or George to be healthy through that entire series,
Sure,
and
man.
especially after
in.
this Game 7.
Yeah, he's
This
going
was
in.
this was
It
a
was a war.
fight.
It was a
This was
war.
a fight.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm looking at it like, yeah, I'm watching this game tonight going, beat each other up. Go for it.
So you think it's
Go
Knicks in
for
5? You think it's Knicks in 5, D-Lo?
I do. I really
Wow.
do. I really
think
do.
so. We're gonna end it in the Garden.
I
Knicks in
really
5.
do. I think the Knicks win games 1 and 2. Philly will get one on adrenaline in game 3, and then the Knicks will cut it back on. 4 and 5, it's over.
I pray you're right. I'm a give Philly 2, but I want it to be 5. I do.
It's gonna be 5.
Because and I'm gonna say this because with that quick turnaround, I don't see Philly winning game 1 and 2 playing Monday, Wednesday in the Garden. After this fight,
I don't want the Knicks. I want the Knicks to go down. I think the Knicks are going to learn from the first round.
Oh yeah,
they could have had a 2-0 lead.
Yeah,
in
this
MSG.
intensity.
They gonna win both games in MSG.
Yeah, and that's why I said 5, because if the Knicks go up 2-0, the Garden will the MSG South, the formerly Wells Fargo, whatever it's called
that
now.
Wells Fargo Arena.
It's not Wells Fargo no more.
It's gonna be that's MSG Philly.
That's MSG Philly. Game 3, Knicks up 2-0 there. It might be a sweep. Because that building's going to be rocking with Knicks fans. They're going to have to do what they did 2 years ago. And what zip code are you in? We can't sell you a ticket.
They tried to do that.
Of course.
Yeah, the owner tried. Yeah, the owner said he's not letting the Knicks fans take over the arena.
Ant West said Knicks need to nullify Embiid, let Towns play point center, play the game in the paint. Absolutely. That was the other beautiful thing about the other. We never brought it up the other day after the Knicks post game. Knicks only took 26 threes.
Yes, they were a mid-range layup team the other night.
Everything was downhill. Everything was downhill.
That's where Embiid killed Boston tonight.
Yep, everything was downhill.
That foul line jumper extended, and he was 2 feet away from the basket. He killed them in there, man.
And you saw what I said. He's not going to be able to do that on Monday.
I agree. If the Knicks win the first 2, they win it in 5. I agree with that. Yes. If they go up 2-0, they're winning in 5.
MSG Philly will be rocking. Absolutely.
And then they really depend on that rookie a lot, that Edgecombe.
DJ Edgecombe.
And he's up and down.
He ain't ready for this New York Lights. He ain't ready.
The only one I am really worried about is, as we saw late in the game, in a close game, Tyrese Maxey can take over a game.
He can get his own shot.
So the Knicks have to go in and do like they did to Atlanta. Let's not make it close. Go out and put the beats on them early.
Don't let up.
Yeah, and that's the key.
Let up.
Because again, basketball is a game of
play to start is 50 minutes.
He's not going to do that.
Well, he's not going to do that.
He's not going to do that. But I do like the way he's been managing the rotation. Even the way he manages his rotations lately. You saw even in the middle of us making that big run in the first quarter, that 39-4 run in the first quarter. My man pulled Jalen, pulled Cat, pulled all of them midway through, and then brought him back at the end of the quarter. Gave him a quick blow, like come back at the end of the quarter. And it's little spurts like that. That's smart coaching. I'm gonna give them enough of a blow because if I do end up needing to rely on them, they're gonna be rested down the stretch, and that's how you got to do it. You back now, Keisha? Because Hendricks is gone. Out of control.
She is off the chain,
Carter.
She is off the chain.
Out of control. So previewing the other two, got to shout out Rowan Alexander Barrett Jr.
Man, what is up with the rims in Toronto?
Somebody said there's magnets in the rim.
I'm telling you.
That's the same shot Tyrese Halliburton hit on us.
But remember when Kawhi went up in
Leonard in the
Toronto?
corner.
Yeah. What is going on?
They got
with
magnets
that?
in the rims in Toronto and Scotiabank. Scotiabank got magnets. But yo,
I'm
again,
happy for Barrett. I'm happy
I
for
was gonna,
him.
listen. I cheered when he hit the shot last night.
Yeah,
He's still
yeah.
my guy. That's still my
Listen,
guy.
he's still a baby. We call him one of the baby Knicks. Him and Quickly, they're the baby Knicks.
I want
Of course,
Toronto.
yeah, St. John's
want to see
University, absolutely.
OG against RJ Barrett, so we can see who got the better of this trade.
That's going to be a good game 7 in Cleveland. And I don't think it's going to be easy for Cleveland to beat Toronto, man. They got a lot of confidence going in there, man.
James Harden has never shown up in a game 7 ever.
They
I just
need
want to put that out there.
They're going to need all of Donovan Mitchell. That's what they're going to need.
James Harden has never shown up in a game 7.
Never. I think he's averaging like 13.7 a game in game 7.
What up, Emery?
Like 13 points.
Wherever he's been, Houston,
yeah,
OKC, that's just
right. Halliburton did take a panic shot last night. RJ's was a little long, but he got the bounce. And they're gonna get Brandon Ingram back tomorrow, which is gonna be different.
That's gonna be
huge.
something.
That's huge. If Toronto goes in there and gets that way,
I'm glad I don't have no afternoon service. I'm gonna be right here tomorrow, boys.
Well, that game's not till 7:30. That game's at 7:30.
Good.
But the first game, Detroit and Orlando's at 3:30 tomorrow. That's a 3:30 game.
That's the game I'm saying I'm glad I'm gonna be.
Yeah, I'll be home for that game as well.
Yeah,
I'll be back in time for that game.
Yeah, I think
Bishop Heflin.
I think he's averaging. We will win.
No,
the
Bishop
gave
Heflin.
them that
Bishop
game.
Heflin.
No, they didn't. Come on,
Bishop.
Heflin.
I love you, bro. You know I do.
Come
and
on,
I get
Bishop.
it. You're a Cavalier fan, but the refs did not listen. Firstly, y'all got to stop with this idea that you got 3 guards on the floor. Why would you expect one guard to try to beat somebody off the dribble on an 8-second call? That's twice in this series that Shed has done that to y'all. Late in the game. Twice. You know that's what he's going to do. It's like the teams that still fall for the GTA from Alvarado. You know he waiting in that corner. That's what he do. It's in the scouting report. And they still fall for it. Low IQ basketball. You had Schroeder, Harden, and Mitchell on the floor. You couldn't get the ball across the timeline with 3 ball-handling guards on the floor?
And you should have took a lesson from that Laker game when they stole that game from Houston at half.
Right.
Should have took a lesson from that.
But at least in Houston's defense, they didn't have a point guard.
And
you had 3 on the court. You had 3 point guards on the court.
That's true.
And couldn't get the ball across.
That's true. Listen, Bishop Heflin, Cleveland is supposed to win tomorrow. I'm just going to say that. They're supposed to win tomorrow.
Now, who's their coach?
I forgot the guy's name.
Who?
Cleveland.
Cleveland is Kenny Atkinson.
Yeah. The former Brooklyn Nets coach.
Yeah, the one that KD got fired in Brooklyn.
Right.
So they can bring in Nash.
Harden's about to get him fired over here.
Probably will.
Listen, I can't put this on him. This is on the GM.
He brought Harden in there.
Not for nothing, Kenny Atkinson has done a great job with what he's been given.
He's a good coach, man.
Yeah, he's done a great job with what he's been given.
He's one of the good coaches in the league, man.
Cleveland
this guy knows his X's and O's.
Cleveland has talent, but they don't have no dogs.
That's the problem.
They got
Evan
talent.
Mobley and Allen are not dogs.
No.
They're just not. They're not.
Cleveland is lucky there's no right, and they still haven't seen Emmanuel Quickly yet.
But they getting Brandon Ingram back tomorrow. They're gonna see him.
They get Brandon Ingram back.
That's gonna be a problem.
They're gonna see Ingram. They're gonna see that.
That's gonna be a problem for Cleveland.
That man, they're gonna see him tomorrow.
My question though is, does the league want Orlando Toronto in the second round?
No, they don't.
That's what we got, because we got to remember there's still money involved here. Does the league want? I think whatever happens in the first game tomorrow, I think they're gonna let that rock.
Well, they're two expansion teams.
It's gonna.
So they could create a story out of that.
Well, that's true, because they did that with OKC.
Yeah.
And Toronto is a big money city, man.
Toronto, the Six is a big money city. I agree.
Toronto, that's
and they won a championship recently. So they won a championship in 19.
And the fans are passionate there.
Yes.
Did you see them outside the arena when Barry hit that shot?
Said Ingram's coming back and Harden is leaving. You ain't wrong, Keish. He has never
ain't
shown
never
up.
lied. You ain't
He
lied.
ain't never shown up in a game 7 ever in his life.
I'm telling you, he's averaging like 13 points a game in game 7s. Some
But
Well,
crazy
Donovan
stats.
Pierre,
Mitchell got to show up too. This is still his team.
you're right. But Pierre, you are more of a conspiracy theorist in that regard than I am. But I did think about that. Does the league want Orlando, Toronto in the second round?
What? But do they want Cleveland?
Do you want Cleveland, Detroit? I mean, Detroit's a story. Cleveland's a story. And that's a geographical story. Ohio and Michigan are right next to each other. So geographically, that works. Detroit, as much as I hate the team, I got to give their fan base is almost as crazy as Knicks fans. So I'll give them that. So there's a story there. It's a storied franchise. Cleveland, because of the LeBron factor, is kind of a storied franchise as well. But I think, for me personally, Toronto, Orlando is more intriguing to me.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
It's more intriguing to me.
And I can
But that's the
see
basketball
that series,
fan in me. That's
and
the
I
basketball
can see
fan
that
in me.
series going 7. They would go 7 games because they would be going at each other.
Bishop
They
Heflin,
would.
you are my brother, and I love you. Don't be a false prophet.
Harden has
He's
never
gonna
had.
get 40. He gonna only 40. He getting his minutes. He gonna get 40 minutes. That's it. He get no 40 points.
Bishop, Harden has never even scored 30 in a game 7.
Carl, Deacon Frank, yes. Carl, you are absolutely right. Harden is not a playoff player.
He's
Never
not a
has
play-
been.
He's like Peyton Manning was. Peyton Manning was a great regular season quarterback. He was horrible in the playoffs.
Right.
He
Horrible.
more like Dan Marino.
Yeah, Dan Marino.
And that's why people regard Eli over him, because Eli got it done in the playoffs and
Eli
and
was a
twice
playoff quarterback.
Eli beat the greatest quarterback of all time twice in the Super Bowl.
Twice.
Man
With no
who's-
name receivers.
With no name receiver.
He had Randy
Tyree.
Moss.
Right. He had Randy Moss.
And lost.
Harden could open up a store with all the jerseys he's collected. This is true. He gonna run the new
Let's
NBA
see,
store.
OKC, Houston, Brooklyn, Philly,
Clippers.
LA,
Clippers,
and now Cleveland.
now Cleveland. Yeah. He got a jersey for 6 days of the week, 7th day guard rested.
I agree, Pierre. Orlando, Toronto would be entertaining. Would be absolutely be entertaining. Peyton at least won twice. Harden not so much.
Yeah, but Peyton had a lot of help to win those.
I was gonna say Peyton won on the backs of others.
That's right. Just like John Elway did. He got carried because he was too old to carry the team.
Right.
By that time.
That is very true.
Yeah.
That is very true. Carl said, like to see Magic Rap. See, we're basketball fans, so yes,
That's what we want to see.
Magic Raptors would be fun for us, but I don't know if the
it's
league
gonna
wants
be,
that.
It's going to be Detroit, Cleveland. They're going to find a way to let
I
Cleveland win.
I don't know. I kind of feel like RJ Barrett has a breakout game tomorrow. He's had good games in the playoffs because RJ has always been a strong pressure game performer.
Yes.
Even from college. So I think RJ might if they let him, because I know that Scotty Barnes has taken a lot of the offense on himself, and he's good. But
now you got Ingram coming back too.
Ingram coming
you got
back
a
as
nice
well.
3-headed monster.
Listen.
Yo, if we look at them 3 Duke boys, Zion, RJ, and Cam Reddish, RJ seems like he's at the top. It ain't Zion no more.
Zion can't stop eating.
It's them grits and pork chops he's been eating down there.
Down there in New Orleans.
Eating all
Right,
that
down in New
gumbo.
Orleans. He in the wrong place.
Eating all that gumbo.
He need to leave the food and the porn stars alone.
RJ looking like the golden child of those 3.
Not necessarily in that order, D.
Not necessarily, right. That's necessarily in that order.
Cam Reddish ain't even in the league no more.
Cam Reddish is in the G League right now. He's in the G. I checked it out.
Think about that trade the Knicks made with
Josh Hart.
I'll admit.
And you said it was a bad move.
I'll admit it. I did not agree with Josh Hart coming here. I did when it.
And what I told you, I said he's gonna be the heart of the city.
You said the heart of New York. Yes, you did. I admit my stuff.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Prophet John David Wright.
And Josh Hart came in here. Boy, we stole him from Portland.
Stole him.
Oh,
So
absolutely, Tesfa. Eli is a Hall of Famer. He deserves the accolades.
he's
RJ
gonna
is
be
the
a
Raptors' leading scorer. Yeah, Pierre RJ is the He's quiet. He's very quietly had a pretty good season, but pretty good series. But he hasn't even really had a breakout game yet. And I
Hold
think
on. You think Eli is the first ballot Hall of Famer?
yes,
yeah, he's gonna be
Yeah.
according to today's NFL.
based on the numbers.
Today's
Yes.
NFL, not overall, but today's NFL. Now, if we do it how they used to do it, no, he would be like a second, third.
And no season he played was he a top 5 quarterback.
He's a 500 quarterback in the regular season.
That's
He's
not
500.
That's regular. That's average.
Yeah, but what's his record
He
against
beat-
the GOAT?
His record in the playoffs. First of all, his record in the playoffs as a whole, because he has a very strong playoff record, and then the fact that he beat the greatest quarterback of all time
And the greatest coach.
twice.
He beat Belichick and Brady twice.
Huh.
That's worth something. You can't. That's worth something. Dave.
I understand what you're saying, Dave, and I don't disagree. But
you
J-Mac
going by
is
the
right.
numbers. You going by the numbers.
Looking at his body of work, if you just pulled up his stats, you would go, "This is not a Hall of Fame career."
No.
But the eye test says he got it done when it counted against the two best to ever do it.
And that's what they're gonna go by. They're gonna go by the fact that he beat the greatest quarterback coach duo of all time twice.
Thanks to Plaxico Burress and David Tyree.
Yeah.
Mario Manningham. These are the people he was throwing to.
Brad,
David Tyree,
Bradshaw out of the backfield. Brandon
Ahmad
Jacobs.
Bradshaw.
If that's the
Pierre.
case, Jeff Hostetler ought to be a Hall of Famer.
He won the Super Bowl for
He
him.
did.
Coming off the bench after Sims got hurt.
Listen, Doug Williams. He took the Redskins.
We taking it back now. We
He
take
did. Cam never got an opportunity in New York, Pierre, but he got his opportunity in LA and did nothing with it.
nothing. He got an opportunity in Atlanta, did nothing.
He didn't really get an opportunity in Atlanta because in Atlanta they got him out. He was out of the rotation pretty quickly.
They played him in Portland and he didn't do nothing.
Right, he did nothing in Portland. He did nothing in LA. So that's on Cam. Anthony West says Orlando will win and Cleveland wins. Detroit will choke in a close game. I don't know. I mean, listen. They got a dog over there at point guard.
But-
Cunningham's a dog.
But
He's a
Jalen
dog.
Duran still hasn't shown up though.
Yeah, Jalen Duran. I don't know. He's looking at Wendell Carter Jr. and seeing
He
Angel
got
Reese,
Angel Reese.
He's seen Angel
dancing
Reese.
his head.
There you go.
and he's in his head. He's not been good at all. He has not been good at all in this
He
series.
stole his girl, right?
Yeah, he stole Angel Reese.
I mean, he didn't steal. Angel Reese just broke up with Duran and she started dating Wendell Carter.
Listen.
This wasn't Clay and Meg or nothing like that. There wasn't no cheating going on.
I'm so tired of that story. I'm so tired of that thing. Oh
Listen,
my
Klay
God.
Thompson did the right thing.
I agree.
First
But
of
we
all,
can't say
Wajo.
that. We can't say that.
First of all, we don't have a. No, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there right now. We don't have any confirmation that Clay cheated.
No.
Exactly. We just got her word saying that.
And
And
this
I
is the
can't trust
this
her
is
as
the
far as I
word
can
right.
throw.
I was gonna say this is the word of a serial cheater and a liar.
She slept with her best friend, man.
She slept with her best friend, man.
Somebody in jail right now 'cause
She
she-
slept with
'cause she
Tory
lied.
Lane. She slept with Tory Lanez, lied about it, and got the man put in jail because claiming he shot her in the foot. And notice in her post, he said that he don't want to be monogamous. Okay, that don't mean he cheated, y'all.
Right.
And that's his. Listen, at 36 years old, and I got
millionaire?
hundreds of millions of dollars.
A millionaire.
Why would I want to be monogamous?
And
Until
the
I'm
fact you out
married.
here putting yourself out there, making these albums, you making these videos, just saying
You
whatever
do
you
songs
wanna
about
say,
cheating on dudes.
and then
And
you
she
want
over
me to-
there,
and then
she
you
thought
want me
making
to
that
marry you.
catfish and spaghetti was gonna make them married. You need more than catfish and spaghetti.
And I don't care what nobody says. Spaghetti and fish don't go together.
Never did.
I don't care what because I've been saying, and I've had people, including my own wife, be like, no, yes it do, no it does not.
No, never did.
It
Never
don't
did.
go together.
Never went together.
Listen, this is gonna be interesting. Harden should have stayed at OKC, but he didn't get the contract when Russ and KD did, and so he wanted his own team. So he forced his way out of OKC, and that just started the spiral from there. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be interesting going forward.
And the
Dave
Knicks
froze.
got home court.
Okay.
That's the good thing. The
Knicks are home
have
court in
home
the second round.
in the second round.
Keisha said free Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez didn't want to snitch, so he took
He
it.
took the heat. I get
Yeah,
it.
he didn't want to snitch.
I get it. You're right.
Yeah.
You know, he's a hood dude. I get it. Rumor she cheated on, and Clay said she cheated. All rumors. Okay, yeah, it's all rumors.
Right, but you got all the women jumping to her defense, saying, "Oh, she's a great woman." And listen, the woman up here exploiting herself, exploiting her body, and exploiting herself. You think no man worth his salt wants to deal with that the rest of their life? As a husband, you gotta live that down. Nobody wanted no husband worth their salt is going to deal with. No man worth their salt is going to deal with that.
Keisha said I told y'all about that chick. She corny. Listen, Bishop, get your bishop. Get your bishop.
Bishop Heflin, everything does not
Everything
go with
does
pasta.
not go with pasta, Bishop.
Fish definitely doesn't go with pasta. Fish goes with salad. Yeah, you can put fish over Caesar salad.
Fish
Perfect.
over salad. Fish over mashed potatoes. Fish
I'm
with
with
rice.
you with that. Yes.
I'm not doing no fish and spaghetti ever.
Fish and broccoli. Yes,
Fish and
I'm
broccoli.
with you.
Fish and mac and cheese.
Yes, but fish over pasta, over spaghetti, no. I'm not putting tomato sauce on my fish.
If she had put some chicken on that plate, I'm with her. If she had put a steak on that plate, I'd have been okay. Fish and spaghetti
Listen,
don't
my
go
stomach
together.
can't take that.
Right. That's too much happening.
That's too much happening. That's too busy for my stomach. Too
Right,
busy.
Tesla, she following that G-Dep. Listen, this ain't special delivery. I know he had that plate of fish and spaghetti in the video. This is not special delivery.
Tesla, that is funny.
Listen, Tesla, shout out to you for the best reference callback from 90s hip hop ever. That was
Yeah.
it right there.
That's why I'm cracking up. I'm like, yo, he did the bad 90s reference right there.
That was the one, Tesla. Kudos to you for that one. That was the one, bro. Right, Carl. Embiid is not healthy. His knees are all. Anytime somebody bangs into his knees, it hurt him. Because remember, he's always had leg problems. So now he's got his appendix out. They still stretching him out. He's not in game shape. He had emergency surgery. People forget that emergency surgery was 2.5 weeks ago.
He
I'm
wasn't
not
even
mad that
playing
he
that
came back.
50%.
Right.
He wasn't even playing that 50%. But he could play that against Boston because they don't have no
They don't
size.
have no size. So he could exploit that. Can't do
They
that
had
against New York.
Jaylen Brown against them on the block.
New York got too much size, and then you forget even if OG Anunoby is playing him, OG Anunoby plays like he has a 7'6" wingspan.
And he can body him. He got that chest. He can body him, B.
Diawara is 6'10". That's another big body you can throw at him with a 7'6" wingspan. So what Boston messed up because they had no bigs against him. Keisha said I tried to warn Clay. He didn't listen to me. Shut up, Keisha.
Listen, Keisha, he wanted to play. He wanted to play.
Listen, it's a notch in his belt. Bucket list. He had one of the hottest, most sought after rap female superstars of this era, and he can say he had her.
Cam said it best. You don't know what phone calls he got. You don't know who else was telling him, yo, this happened with me. You don't know what else was being said behind the scenes to Clay about his situation.
Listen.
You just don't know. And Cam said it. And when he said it, I was like, wow, I never thought of it like that. That, yo, he said, yo, the 12th man on the bench could have been like, yo.
Pierre, I think they were done even if Tatum plays
Even
tonight.
if Tatum played,
I think even if they played tonight, they would have been done.
They
but
rely too much on that 3-point shot, and they have no alternate game plan.
None.
That's their problem.
Yep. So,
If that three is not four, they took several bad threes tonight. Several of them.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was watching this game, especially in the middle of that run they were making. I said, "Oh, Boston might actually pull this out and get back," and then taking ill-advised threes on fast breaks.
But how about this? They had two open threes that they missed when Hauser was in the on the corner. I mean, or no, Pritchard was in the corner. He missed that one.
Missed that
and
three,
then Brown missed the one at the top of the key.
top of the key.
Both
Yep.
of those would have tied the game.
And but they didn't need them because the momentum was in their favor. Get downhill, get to the basket, get a stop. At that point, Philly was running on fumes. Embiid was holding his shorts. You got to take advantage of that. You don't let teams off the hook.
But they didn't have. They didn't have a big. They had Jaylen Brown playing Embiid on the block. Come on, man.
Right,
Jaylen Brown.
Tesfa, he dated her in her prime, not after, notching the belt for real. Listen.
And I heard. Let me say this to y'all ladies out here that's trying to take up for her. And I heard I heard a couple people say this, that's crazy work, that he introduced her to the family so he could get what he wanted. And I'm like, wait a minute, y'all don't understand? That's part of the game. That's part of the game. Yeah, he could introduce her to the family if he trying to do what he trying to do. That ain't unheard of either. I don't know why y'all shocked about that. Why is that such
That's
a shock
part
to
of the
you?
game.
It's part of the game.
And fellas, don't revoke my car. I mean, it don't matter now. We married now. So
We
it don't matter
married.
to us.
That's it.
But that's part of the game. That's part of the
Yeah.
game.
You think I
That's part of the
introduce
game.
you to my family that means something? Plenty
Part of
people
the game, bro.
I've introduced to my don't mean you in. It don't mean you in.
You know how many women I've introduced to my family before I got
Right.
married? Please.
Right.
Police. It's
Yeah.
part of the game.
It's
To-
part of
to-
it. I don't know where they get this from that you only introduce when you serious. No, people do introduce the females they trying to get with to the family so they can move one step closer. That's what they do. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Call it what it is.
Listen, I was married now.
Right. Exactly. So, we ain't scared because we good. but it's part of the game, y'all. It's part of the game.
Yep.
Keisha said we need to talk about TKO.
So ladies, listen. Even if you don't get excited because he took you home to his parents, to his family, that means nothing.
That ain't me. Right. See, Keisha, here's a woman saying it. That ain't mean
Thank
nothing.
you, Keisha. Yes. Just because he take you home don't mean nothing.
Keisha said the family is used to the rotation.
Exactly. They used to the rotation rolling through.
Right. They just know not to say the wrong name.
That's it. They what's your name again?
Right. They just know not to say the wrong name. Yeah, free ball caught them back up. They should have started going to the basket after that. Also, Clay introduced it to his family because they might not have met her any other way. Ah! You not wrong, Tesfa. You not wrong.
Listen, Tesla from my era.
Yes, sir. You not wrong. You know how the
He's
game
from
is
my
played.
era. Listen, that man is from our era, and this is what I'm saying. This new school era, y'all don't even understand. Y'all think getting taken home means getting taken home. No, it don't. It doesn't mean that.
Well, because dating is stupid now. It's all
Oh my
situationships.
God! I'm like, yo, thank God I'm married. I would not be able to function out here.
Oh, there is definitely feces in the dating pool.
Feces and urine.
It's
and
everything. It's
toxic waste.
It's toxic waste in the dating pool right now.
Oh
it is
God!
bad. And have the ex picture still in the right, and they got the ex picture still in the house.
Yep.
Your grandmother still got the ex picture up on her mantle.
How Harold doing? I miss Harold. When you bringing Harold by?
They don't care, right, Keisha? They don't care. The
No.
family don't care. They my family. They don't care about
But
you.
see, Bishop Heffernan, but that's what we telling you. That part of the game changed back in the 90s.
Right, the game changed. The game has changed.
And they just now picking it back up here in the roaring 20s. People take people home even when they're not serious because, like Keisha said, They part of the rotation.
Well, Pierre, you're absolutely right. Dating is texting and FaceTime because they don't go on real dates no more. Dates for a lot of women are nothing more than content opportunities because they and that's why you got these chicks online. I know we done totally went off of sports, but this is good. They done totally
it's
went
good.
left. And now you got these women who will only like, well, I'm only gonna date someone who's gonna take me to this restaurant or to that restaurant. And you want a dude to drop 500 on you on a first date. Not happening.
It didn't happen in our era. Didn't happen in our era, not on the first date. Look at
Listen.
Keisha talking about, well, no, Keisha Carter. No, Miss Carter.
Keisha, you know better than that. Keisha, you know better than that. Because the
No, Miss
reality
Carter.
is,
Bid 500 on the first date.
and I look at stuff like that and I kind of laugh at it. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm a perfect 10 and nothing like that. But I can tell you this, and I'm sure J-Mac will attest as well with his own. We ain't never had to work that hard to spend that much on a first date to get no chick. Ever.
Absolutely.
Ever. Ever.
Y'all want to do to make six figures just to date them, not even talking about marrying them.
Oh, no, Keisha, you're absolutely right. Good men do exist. You're looking at two of them. But
But the problem is, what do y'all consider good men now?
right. Because
That's
right
the
now,
problem.
the good man is about a bank account. It's about what he can do for me. Y'all get mad if a man asks, what do you bring to the table? But it seems that a lot of women, not you, Keisha, well, maybe it might be you, I don't know. But a lot of women are asking, well, what can you do for me? I've seen stupid videos on TikTok where girls talking about if I say that I'm hungry and I need lunch and he don't offer to buy me lunch while I'm at work, I'm blocking him. What?
Or if I say I'm going to get my nails done and they don't say, oh,
And he
here's
don't
some
offer to
money
pay
get
for
my-
it, right? What?
Listen, let me tell you something. You know, it's really sad because what people don't understand, the men that y'all looking for, one, may not be checking for you. That's number one. Number two, if you do decide to get with them and it does get as far as marriage, or even if y'all dating for a period of time, you got to understand that comes with a price. And then you want them to be exclusive. That's the other thing. Most of these dudes out here that you looking for in that tax bracket don't have to be exclusive. And you want them to be exclusive, but they don't have to be exclusive. They don't have to be exclusive because they're in demand. And you got women out here that don't care if they're not exclusive.
Keisha said, not me. I'm tired of taking out my garbage. I hear you, girl. I hear you.
It comes with a price. You talk about you want somebody to make an X amount of dollars. It's gonna come with a price, and usually the price is you're gonna be part of the rotation.
Truly.
You're not gonna be my exclusive.
And whether you realize it or not, and this is for those of y'all who are championing Megan, y'all got to understand, Klay Thompson, by definition, is what y'all would consider a high-value man.
He's high value. Even though she might make more money than him, he's still high value.
Right. So I will need to understand how y'all don't really, or how y'all get mad at a man who understands that he's high value, so he does not have to settle for anything. And I'm not even saying, I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna say Megan is settling or anything like that, because again, she's an absolutely beautiful woman, and that's true. But there's more to it than just what you look like. Y'all are so focused on the aesthetic and what you look like, my hair, my nails, and I look like this, and this is what I bring to the relationship. But the problem is, if that's all you bring, a high-value man is going to use you and discard you.
Let me help you with this. When me and my wife got together, and this
Help
is
him, Bishop.
When me and my wife got together, I was
Right,
invited
Keisha,
to
busy
come
men
to
don't stay home.
I
True.
was invited to go to a service, and I got on the organ, and hey Hawkins, God bless you, man, and we met. You want to know what I wanted to see? Oh yeah, she was pretty. She was beautiful. I wanted to hear what came out of her mouth. I wanted to hear how she spoke. I wanted to hear how she articulated her feelings and her emotions. I wanted to hear her explain herself, because that meant more to me, because I've always been able to get women, but I wanted to make sure. Yeah, Tesfa, guess what? I saw her because she had just finished preaching. So guess what? She ain't have no
It
makeup
wasn't
on.
no makeup, and she was sweating and everything. There you go.
She didn't
There you
have no
go.
makeup on. So
Wasn't no makeup.
I wasn't fooled by the mask. I wanted to hear what came out of her mouth, how she spoke, how she communicated, how she was able to speak.
This is good.
That's what I wanted to know, that I could have a conversation and I didn't have to carry it. She could carry it sometimes. That's what meant something to me. How she communicated. Listen, when we was out there, I didn't care if you could talk. Didn't
Oh
care
no,
if you could speak.
we know Tesla. We know that makeup. We know the makeup comment was about Meg. We
Now
know.
we know it was
We
about
know.
Meg,
We
but
know.
I was just being clarifying,
Right.
saying, listen, you want to see, and yes, I want to see women with a woman I'm going to date and marry. Yeah, how you look without the makeup?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, Keisha, this is good. This is good
No,
stuff. Because we're trying to help the
because
people.
you got to understand. You can always, and this goes for men and women. You can
Yeah.
always get a handsome man or a good-looking woman. That is never going to be a problem.
They out there.
What you want to know is, can you go into the boardroom and can you broker a deal? You talking about 6 figures? No, I want to be able to maintain it across the board. I don't just want her to have 6 figures. I want us both to maintain 6 figures together. And in order to do that, we both got to be able to communicate. We both got to be on the same page. We both got to be able to speak. We both have to be able to talk. We both have to be able to see how we deal with pressure situations. All that's what you want to see when you're trying to make a long-term commitment. Now, I'm not talking about a right now commitment where you're just trying to have some fun. That's what you look for. That's what I looked for.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. This is so good, y'all.
Yeah,
But,
listen, we never went down this road before on the show, but this is some good stuff tonight.
This is good stuff. And even with that, if you do happen to come across ladies who are on, because we do have some women beside Keisha who also watch the podcast. If you do come across a high value man who wants you to stay home and be their homemaker, you have to understand what that entails. Because a high value man does have certain requirements for that. So yes, you're gonna have to be submissive. Because if I'm out making 6-7 figures and maintaining everything else you don't want for nothing, you don't have to pay for nothing, you don't have to buy nothing. When I come home, I want peace in my house.
Keisha said, what's the one thing in a marriage that people must understand? Communication.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You gotta have.
Now I'm asking questions. Okay.
You gotta have communication. If you don't communicate, and I mean, be honest. Even if it hurts, you gotta be honest. Because now with social media, you don't want something coming out later on.
Absolutely true.
That could have been handled behind closed doors.
And absolutely true. Transparent moment, my wife and I have been together. We'll have been married. June is coming, right? So this is 2026. We will have been married 17 years in June. 17 years. June 20th, we're going to celebrate 17 years. And,
Awesome.
Early on, especially with the advent of social media, because I've never been the type of person, if y'all notice my social media posts, I post about sports, I post about, ministry stuff.
Yes.
As the Lord leads me, my thing now, I understand one of my content journeys is continuously motivating people. That's my platform is literally for what you see, to have fun with my brothers and to motivate the people. That's what God has called me to do. So I do it. I don't post a lot about my personal life. So when there was this whole Women Crush Wednesday thing all the time, I would never post her. I got friends who were married then who were posting their wives all the time who are not together now. And at one point, it bothered her, and we had to sit down and have a conversation about it, and I had to be honest. I said, you want an aesthetic or you want a relationship?
Absolutely.
Because sometimes you women get so caught up in the aesthetic that you will stay in junk because it looks good on social media. And
Good
you're
night, brother.
afraid of what is going to happen if you break up and people know that y'all break up. I want to say something, but forget these people. Insert a different F word. Forget these people. I don't post nothing good, bad, ugly, or indifferent about my marriage. You know why? Because it's not for public consumption.
Because if you post, you can't tell people don't get in your business.
You can't take it back. You get whether you. I don't care if you delete the post. Somebody screenshotted it. The internet is forever.
It never goes away. Yep, and in
Yes, Keisha, thank
November,
you. 17
in
years.
November is going to be 17 years for
17
us.
years for J-Mac in November. So, we got married in June. J-Mac got married in November. So, like, listen, this is where we're at. 2009 was a good year. But this is what it is, and we trying to help you. And sister, shut up, Keisha. We know it's you. Yes, my brother. I get on here to have fun with my brothers and my sister. Okay, you happy now? Always got to be the center of attention. I tell you, this is what happens when you got the little sister. Gotta preach about the privacy. I'm not against it. Like, I tease Keisha all the time. Like, I'll jump on. She'll text me something on the side, and I'll be like, "Okay, where he at? Send me a picture." She'll go to something, and we'll both jump in her text messages. Like, "All right, where he at? Who took that picture, Keisha?" We do that to her.
We do that to her all the time.
But that's us being big brothers. But that's
like
what you're
people-
supposed to do. Keep
like
it
people
private.
people that go on cruises and you taking a single photo.
Really?
How you on a cruise ship by yourself? Now I know Norwegian they're the only cruise line that Norwegian will allow you to go on a cruise by yourself. They have single cabins. I understand that, but that's Norwegian.
Right.
You be on
everybody
Carnival.
else, right?
You
Everybody
be
else
on Carnival taking pics. I'm just saying.
No, but it's true, and we have to understand how and you know what? It's terrible that it happened, but I'm so glad that this happened with a high profile ball player and a high profile rapper, so that we can have this conversation. Because otherwise, we would never really would have gotten the chance to talk about something like that here. But there is really a lot to learn, because I'm not saying that the 90s was the greatest dating era in the world, but it was.
It was. You
was.
beat me to it because I was gonna say it was.
But it was a lot better than what y'all are doing now. It was a lot better. Go ahead, J-Mac. I see you getting ready to go in.
No, I was gonna say the night we were. Somebody put up. I was in Florida and I was scrolling. Somebody put up the end of the '80s, like 1988, was the greatest year for rap, and that's when you started seeing stuff change in '88. Mm-hmm. And they put up all the rap albums that came out that year.
Oh yeah, '88 was crazy.
I mean, you had Big Daddy Kane and Rakim at the top of the charts. You had the Symphony album with Marley Marl. You had Master Ace. You
lie, Keisha. You lie. You were not alone.
Listen, I was trying not to say it. I was ignoring the comment. I wasn't going to follow it up. But
you lie. Go ahead, J-Mac. I'm sorry. You were saying about.
But yes, the '90s was like the Renaissance, man. It was really a great era, man, because we were coming out of the crack era with the '80s. So we were coming out of that era with the crack babies and the crack epidemic. Mm-hmm. We were just coming into the '90s, so stuff started changing. So the '90s, man, was like the Renaissance. I'm telling you, it was. Yeah, the '90s was to me was one of the best eras ever. This era right here is crazy.
I don't know what this era is ghetto. This era is ghetto. Yes, privacy is key for me. I would date in the past, and my exes would ask, "Why you don't post me?" My response was this: everyone that important to me, I want to know about you, already does. And when everyone else finds out, they find out. Absolutely.
Again, when you make your relationship public, you're open for public scrutiny.
Absolutely.
Now, if you don't want anybody, if you can't post and then tell people stay out of my business, which is the craziest thing. I always hear this.
They do it
I'm
all
like,
the time, though.
how you telling people stay
You done
out
told all your
business?
business, and now you telling people stay out your business.
And you done posted it, but that's this era.
This era
That's
is
their
ghetto.
thinking.
It's
I
ghetto.
I can post, but you can't say anything.
Like I actually went on somebody's post one time, and I told them, "You don't want no. You want to post? Get a diary."
That's what we used to do. They called them journals in junior high school.
Yep.
And you kept a journal.
You kept a journal. Do that. But if you put it on social media, you give people the right to critique, to comment, and you got to deal with it
Write down your feelings and read them to yourself.
to yourself. That's it. That's it. Because we didn't ask to consume it. You put it out there for us.
Listen, we had diaries and journals back then, man.
Keisha said, "Okay, like go write a book."
Well, that's what a journal essentially was. It was a book of your own feelings and emotions.
Tesla,
You know.
we don't have time for an essay. Keisha wants us so bad to talk about TKO. There will not be a show on Tuesday because we have a post game on Monday, and it's every other night for
Yeah,
the
you know how
series.
that's
So
our
we
playoff schedule.
we on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday next week. For the first
We're
four
on
games
after
of the
every
series.
after every Nick playoff game.
We're on after every playoff game. So I'll give TKO 5 seconds today. They suck. Okay, I'm done. I mean,
Yeah.
The New Day?
What else you gonna say?
the New Day.
And they were still under contract, Bishop. That's
Yeah.
the thing. They were asking them to renegotiate, and they came in lower.
You know it's
than what they
bad
got.
when company man Kofi Kingston is like, yeah, I'm out.
But I'm gonna tell you, with the New Day, they weren't the same when Big E wasn't with them.
No, I mean
Yeah.
I like the heel turn was a step in the right direction, but then you didn't do nothing with it.
They didn't do it. They instead they just put Grayson Waller with them, which I never got with that. You know, Grayson Waller. You know, so now I wonder who Grayson Waller. I guess he'll link up with the Miz now. That's
I
the only
guess.
place he can go.
I mean, but Miz is in the midst of this feud with Danhausen right now, which is hilarious, by the way. That
It
feud
is.
is funny.
It
that
is. It
that
is.
is good comedy right there.
Oh,
So-
you know, they done made a story about Danhausen in regards to the Knicks
Yes. I sent it in the chat.
with Stephen A.
Because I saw a Knick fan what happened was that Knick fan actually went on because they saw the Stephen A thing, and after we lost Game 3, a Knick fan actually bought because I don't know if y'all know there's this app out here called Cameo where you can get a celebrity to send you or somebody you love a personal message. People do it for birthdays and stuff like that. So Danhausen has a Cameo, so the guy actually bought a Danhausen Cameo in order to uncurse Stephen A. and then by de facto uncursing the
uncursed the
Knicks,
Knicks.
and cursing all of the Knicks' enemies. And it was very funny.
Well, they won 3 straight.
And the Knicks went on a run.
They won 3 straight.
I'm sitting there like, maybe there is something to these Danhausen
Listen.
curses.
You're cursed.
Listen, I didn't. Look, when he first debuted, I'm like, I don't know what this is. But then while I started watching his YouTubes, I'm like, okay, I'm going to give this guy a chance. This guy's funny.
He's gotten even more popular now that he's in WWE.
Oh, well, he knew that was going to happen. And that's
Yeah.
CM Punk's boy. So,
Yeah, that's
They-
CM Punk's dude. Yeah.
So they're gonna push him to the moon as the comedy relief. I want to see his first real interaction with R-Truth. That's gonna be comical. Cause you put the two of them in a program together. I'm watching that. I'm not even going front just for the comedy. I'm
Listen,
watching that
If they give them 30 seconds on TV a week,
together. Yep, him and R-Truth together. Pure.
You're talking about
pure
gold.
Comedy.
That's
Yes,
gold.
That's comedy gold right there.
yep.
Because Hausen is funny, and then y'all know R-Truth breaks wrestlers every week, which is I've never seen. Because remember how Stone Cold and them used to always talk about that was part of the thing. They would try to break each other, and it would never work. R-Truth breaks people every single week with off the cuff stuff that's not even in the script. He just be coming up with stuff. He's hilarious. yo.
Listen, he broke Brock Lesnar.
Yo, Brock he just couldn't stop laughing. Like, yo. He broke Brock, he broke Roman.
Yeah.
He's broken everybody.
Yeah.
He's broke. The only person I never saw him break was Taker.
Well, Taker be biting his bottom lip. He
Yeah,
said that in the
it's go. With him, Taker gonna be bleeding because that dude, he gonna break you.
Taker said he bites his lip, not so he don't break. He holds onto his lip with his teeth hard, so he don't break.
But that's some good stuff there. That's some good stuff. So we will get back to wrestling eventually, Keisha. We absolutely will. You know, especially coming into Backlash next week. So we will get back to wrestling because you know the first family is the new the new old faction or the Bloodline 2.0 so to speak. They're calling them the first family. I'm hearing with the Usos and Roman. So kudos to Roman. So far, the first 3 weeks since he's been
there.
He's been there
every week.
He's working.
And that's all I ever wanted.
Right. He's working. So as long as he's working,
he can hold on to the
happy.
title. I have no problem with that.
And he's going to defend the title at Backlash against his cousin.
Because everybody was saying he wasn't going to defend it, and he's defending it at Backlash. So again, I cannot kill him. I can't.
Yep. And that's the beauty of Roman. And the thing is, you know, and I get it, you know, Roman's not going to fight every week. But we don't want Roman to fight every week. He just needs to show up.
Show up.
Just needs to show up.
Show the title on TV.
Show the title. Do your promo to get you to your next PLE. That's it. That's all you need to do. Want. You the champion. You can do that. That's fine.
Build your rivalry. Build it.
Build that rivalry. Don't leave the other wrestler there just to do it himself.
They were able to do that with Punk because Punk is able to do it. Punk is able to carry a program and do what he did.
Well, Punk on vacation now, so
yeah, every wrestler's not equipped to do what Punk did. They're not that good on the mic.
Right. That is absolutely true.
Yeah.
But Keisha, to answer your question, TKO absolutely sucks. We're not happy with the direction. None of us are happy with the cuts. The Aleister Black and Zelina surprised me. JC Mateo and Tongaloa being cut today surprised me. I mean, again, the MFTs are in the middle of a program. How do you cut guys who are in the middle of a program?
Kairi Sane was in the middle of the
program. Kairi Sane was in the middle of a program. Right. Monday didn't even feel right when Oscar came out with no Kairi Sane. It didn't even feel right.
But we knew it was coming, though. We knew that that's the only direction they could go in.
It had to. But it didn't feel right. I'm like,
didn't feel right because there was no build. It was like random. The build that's been happening with Kairi Sane and
Io Sky.
And Io Sky.
Mm-hmm.
They were the two that was on the collision course.
So
I was looking forward to that match.
Yeah, same here. That's two of the best Japanese women ever to do it. And so we'll see what happens. And, you know, JC Mateo, I don't really feel like he got a fair shake. He wasn't even here for a full year.
They didn't even use him.
No, did not. You brought him in, didn't even use him. Tongaloa, you didn't really use him correctly, in my opinion. You know, I didn't like the whole idea of putting the face paint on the MFTs.
Yeah, I didn't understand. I didn't get that. Why did they have to put?
If you were, because it was more like clown face paint. Like if you were gonna go the route of more of a traditional Samoan face paint, I would rock with it. But that full looking like a mime, I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
That never made any sense to me. But yes, Keisha, we will get back more into that going forward. But right now, we got to get ready for round 2. Starts Monday. We're getting out of here. We will see y'all Monday night. Game 1. Let me see if they've given us a time start now that we know.
Or the TBA.
I'm checking now before we get out of here. Because it was TBA as of before the start of tonight's game.
Knicks
Sixers, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. on Monday night. 8 o'clock at the Garden.
They giving Philly some grace.
Not much, but a little bit of grace. Yeah, especially since they're starting Timberwolves, because Timberwolves Spurs is starting at 9:30.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They giving them a little grace, stretching as long as they can.
But why would they start Timberwolves Spurs at 9:30 though?
Right.
Just give the Knicks that whole spot and make Timberwolves Spurs a 10 o'clock game.
It doesn't matter. Listen, where's it going to be on Prime? They're on Prime or they're on?
They're on Peacock.
Peacock, okay.
Monday is Peacock. Lakers Thunder is actually an 8:30 start on Tuesday.
Do the Lakers get 2 games, or they only get 1, or do they get swept?
I think the Lakers get a game. Luka's fighting hard to try to get back. If Luka gets back, I'm gonna give the Lakers 1.
Yeah, I'll give them 1.
Yeah, you're right. They're giving grace for Monday because Monday's an 8 o'clock start. Wednesday is back to 7 o'clock.
Yeah, they're giving the Sixers grace. That's what it is.
Like, we're gonna give you an extra hour since y'all had to.
That's
play
what it is. Yeah, they're giving them as much time as they can do within the parameters of the television schedule. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, because then Friday is a 7 o'clock.
Yeah, they're going back to 7 o'clock after that.
And then Sunday is 3:30. So that the first 4 games are
3:30
out.
in Philly.
3:30 in Philly. And then games 5 on are TBA, obviously, or TBD. They're all TBD, obviously, because we don't know. It could be a Knicks
Could
sweep.
be a sweep.
So we don't know yet. But the first 4 games are set 8 o'clock Monday, Wednesday 7, Friday 7, Sunday 3:30. That is the first 4 games of Knicks Sixers, which will convene at 33rd and 7th on Monday night. Wish I was in New York because I would be at Jack Doyle's on Monday night.
Second round home game, man. We gonna have a home game on Monday. We got in the second round.
In the second round, we
got home court.
We got home court advantage. And again, if Orlando takes care of business tomorrow, we are the top seed in the East for the remainder of it, which gives us home court the rest of the way in the Eastern Conference. Now, we won't have it in the finals, but at least if we can get out of the Eastern Conference, listen, the finals is a crapshoot at that point. As Indiana proved last year, nobody gave them a snowball's chance against OKC, and they took them to 7. So, just got to get it right now. Just get out of the East. More importantly, let's get out of the second round. So
let's get back to the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's it. So y'all have a great night. We will see y'all on Monday after the game. Hopefully a New York Knicks win to set the right tone for the series. Orange and blue skies as always. We'll see you Monday. Have a good night, everybody.
The church guys. We're live on a podcast. A church guys sports show. Yo, welcome to the show where the faith meets the court. Church guys repping hard, yeah, we live for the sport. From the pulpit to the bleachers, the word we endorse. Dropping dimes, preaching truth, keeping God as the source. We breaking down the play, stats, facts, and the story. Sunday to game day, all for his glory. Talking hoops, talking fields, every touchdown is shot. But we never lose sight of the faith that we got is fellowship, fire. Passion in the zone, church guys sports show. Yeah, you know we at home. Turn the volume up loud, let the good vibes flow. This is more than just a game, it's the way that we grow. The church guys.